I think, in China, if no regulation needing this, the people will not really active in the testing. They will do some testing, but they are not really, so active to testing all the things. But for the DHI apps, DHI apps is different because it's a government service side. So actually, the DHI apps want to every farmer to send a sample to their lab to do the testing, because the more sample you testing, you get more money from the government. But that will be different. Yeah.
So what would you say, just to get a feeling, a ballpark figure, how is the split between DHI labs and the rest? So does the rest maybe contribute 20% of the tests or something like that, if we say DHI is by far the largest proportion?
If roughly I can say DHI will be accounting 18% of the medical cell testing. Maybe the large dairies, like top 10 or top 20 large dairies, will be accounting for 20% or 8%.
Okay, makes sense. And the methods that are used there, what is this for somatic cell count? Is this largely microscopic counting, or is it plate counting, or is it like flow cytometry based or rapid tests?
Actually, in China, it's more if you talk about DHI apps, they're all testing this somatic cell counting by the flow cytometry methods. It's the instruments. Actually, I know there are only 3 companies deliver this in China. The biggest one is FOSS, my former employees. The second one is Delta, which is a Dutch company, but I think last year was acquired by the Perker-Emma, by a U.S. company. And another one is the Bentley, is also another U.S.-based company. But there's 3 companies. Their instruments based on same technology, flow cytometry, at DHI labs. Because DHI labs actually they think about the speed. It's very important. And this instrument can deliver very high speed sample throughput per hours. And I think also the flow cytometry methods actually is quite approved or accepted by the industries. I know it's well accepted in the European and also in the U.S. because I think this method, if you look about in the internet, you can find this. If you go to Netherlands, they have they have a very big DHI labs. They will be by more than 10 different instruments to testing all these parameters. And the U.S. also have a large DHI labs, which they all use this kind of the flow cytometry based instrument to testing. But at the dairy side, I know China top dairies, they also use the flow cytometry, like the Yini group or Mengniu group, the Bright Dairy, the top 3, the big ones, but also some middle-sized dairy, they will still use the traditional method, like microscopy, to do this kind of the testing. But it's more, I think, not for quality control. They just, once a month or etc., they just check this quality. Because the frequency is very low, and the sample is very small sample volume, so they are not afforded to buy this very expensive instrument. So they are using the microscopy, like a small traditional methods. So, but I think if there's still a big market for the small ones. Even in my previous company, we are looking for, because in China we have around 700 dairies. Maybe only 100 dairies who use the country solution. Still have 600 dairies we didn't come up with a very nice solution. But they also want a fast, accurate solutions. But I think for the moment we don't have this one. So they either don't